one signings for the second registration window. Kotoko concluding the signings and Kotoko now say bako nyame adoma ene likely say Kotoko at the announcement mienu ebeba na one awie na Asante Kotoko one share the end of the league normal room so much to qualify for Africa afi ebia ometobi ade akowa no masan so ato we de manya ho entie anamde ma ho afi Asante Kotoko so ya no pay rawa ensem p proport net Ogum ade ensem atodwa Asante Kotoko later signing a branch the day Daniel Adrian Adjetey what ensem atodwa anapay yebetiene nsem no ene ensem ayaboa no ena no pay ni nyina no yede eba opokunti Lord of the Green Turf akasa exclusively on your command pause yede bro Sanso Asante Kotoko one more technical director Malik Jaber one so akasa no pay ya medini nyina ede ebro esco member Mr. Frederick Champon akasa ede afa Asante Kotoko no pay meyi sansem no so ede amount na makwa young apostles akoya adwuma eno mekato se Razak Sapon kono ngusiro ni due to art folk no I break it down my main front to so Augustine Ahimfo I commented on the new structure of the Black Stars Management Committee Ghana Premier League action ababa no break enya dia here break it na me aduma weekend GPL action ni nyina sama anapay yaboa no era yede ebro live ewa koma 87.9 FM na me so say enra Asante Kotoko one now say almost fifth signing out the January transfer window signing number 5 when we say fair play on no Kwame Poku Bayi one akofa branch the day Benjamin Chum goalkeeper from Young Apostles omuye ebe the third signer nano Samson Eduku fourth Isaac Minta player number 5 akofa the day Daniel Adrian Adjetey 24 years of age and Daniel Adrian Adjetey one also Eddie na branch was akan Denmark at the division 2 side Dennis division 2 sider ya from say Niesdav Niesvad was akan at the momoda ya anya semketo anapay mayansha branch ya ne dey added Daniel Adrian Adjetey ni profile according to transfer market and yakoye and yabuza transfer market so branch no ya penny details na the details no say and Daniel Adrian Adjetey he was born on the 15th of March 2024 years or a Ghanaian or a right back they say was signed at the Asante Kotoko January 20th and was signed them Asante Kotoko a branch and my main positions are obo and she say unim Daniel Adrian Adjetey a branch or a right back tinie obo as right back obetumi sobo as left back obetumi abo as a right winger because of Kotoko profile no mo peno sa etie enduhwe blue drawing no ma ba bia ya draw the kese pa no the main position which is the right back na fe enketro no no wotumi advertise as a left back and as a left winger a branch of moment the transfer history kakra and a branch ya say from January 20th there wa join Asante Kotoko 2025 name before that o check August 1st 2023 a branch no na oni club kaizo beba crack Great Olympics February 1 2022 or sign Edema club and day at the Great Olympics a branch unim say wa pm so Belarusa Osiakai Emma Dugapilis and Osiakai and na March 10th 2020 Sanso and Makacha 2019 na our nearest Veda and so one under U19 and a branch and journey and also Kobo Kakra it were the complete profile of Asante Kotoko new signing yeah the day and Daniel Adrian Adjetey ya Asante Kotoko afano na deal no a 1.5 year contract and a Kotoko Ediamano 1.5 year contract and a branch and assign after signing for Kotoko and a branch and Adjetey and in some way and Etuja was say it is incredible feeling to join Asante Kotoko. This is one of the biggest clubs in Africa and I'm honored to be part of it. I've had the privilege of playing abroad, but coming back to represent Kotoko feels special. Niabusa branches and Dean Planty and Amao Daniel Adrian Adjetey ujitum so bobo adema Kotoko no say her one of the main reasons ma ono ujitum so bobo Kotoko and say Kotoko SLA an exceptional project adema no or say a exceptional project and Asante Kotoko SLA adema no branch no say or excited and confident say or at the right place obe grow as a player no contribute to Asante Kotoko womo enso amanioma akoyi we aya branch no. I know the expectations are high here and I'm ready to work hard, compete for my place and give my all to help the team succeed. Where I branch Daniel, Adrian, Adjetey. Na yabusa proper nete Ogum. Asante Kotoko head coach Monsudia na mo consider here Emma Mosania branch Daniel, Adrian, Adjetey, and also with Kote's unfortunate ACL injury. It was important that we react in the market where proper or see a bra Emmanuel Kote apekesa injury serious one no na some react to the market to react in Daniel. We are not just bringing in a player but someone who brings quality, experience and competitiveness. He will also not only strengthen our squad but also challenge Lord Amwa for that position, which is key for us moving forward. We are confident he will make an impact both defensively and offensively. Way a prosper nete Ogum Asante Kotoko head coach on new signing Adjetey ya ono a right back one adna bano and a coach at the same way at tonanim prosper Ogum me pachotie or say Asante Kotoko and maintaining a momentum on fano. This is not the point Kotoko ever drop your guard no there be so more and maintaining momentum na Kotoko ever maintaining momentum prosper nete Ogum or say as a boys ring no one of juma no more and drop it. Yes, sir. Sabe Achi our future ambitions.
It's a big signal to all of them because at the moment we're trying to make sure that we have a lot of balance and consistency in the team in terms of team setup, in terms of team organization. We try to make sure that we have the right balance in defense, the right balance in midfield, the right balance in attack. And then in terms of performance, we try to make sure that we don't drop the bar. Where we've got into, we need to either keep the bar at where it is or we move up. So it's a strong signal to those who are not, starting games now. And then for those who have signed it's a strong signal for them that they need to work about themselves. They need to work about those who are playing now to be able to break into their team. Anything less of that wouldn't permit them to have playing time.
Where a proper nate Ogum no se Kotoko maintain momentum. To your mama signing no and so muba number above themselves. Omo no and so muba above themselves. So the be a Kotoko omo future ambitions omo so be achieve any no anya dia and no be affected. Now on goal scoring, Dr. Proper Nete Ogum, or see Asante Kotoko strikers no, as going forward no, remaining focused in front of goal. As Kotoko strikers, remaining focused. Now no, a converted chances no, it's as a chances no there. One of criti, so ambition and I ask him, Dr. Proper Nete Ogum on Asante Kotoko forwards, and the chances almost say no, as same way and or there to found.
For the goal scoring, I think we have to be repetitive in our approach. If you look at today's game and if you look at our game against Mediama, I'm talking about the league game, not the FA Cup. It's been so obvious that we create the chances with ease. Chance creation now is not a difficult thing for us. What is left now is putting the ball at the back of the net, and that comes with composure. And there are certain elements within the word composure. Applying the right technique, picking your spot, and then making sure that you have power behind the ball. So these are the things that I think we need to try as much as possible to practice a lot at training. And in fact, we've been practicing them. But then I'm sure very soon we'll get into the motoric stage where when these chances are created, it will be very easy for us to score.
No, I am proper nete Ogum Asante Kotoko head coach and on this answer on chances of Muketi na one emfa and Tottenham. No. Now man to an former Hafia FC, former Simba FC, one different and did Kwesi Asante is expected to sign for Asante Kotoko and to run it in and the Kwesi Asante. Yes, what is was signing at the Makotoko. Memane and young a branch channel. One also abaye one Kotoko abaye training kakra na training oye no empanyimfo jatum so Kwesi Asante wɔno ɛbɛyɛ Asante Kotoko player. Yes, ɔno so yɛ ba mɛma ne profile no Kwesi Asante ɔyɛ 29-year-old na ɔwɔ experience yie paa. Wɔno ɛba as a left back, as a left wing back, as a left winger, na as a left wing forward, and with people left side of the midfield. So owura no nyame adoma yɛ ba awia ma expand ɛno ɛnso ɛdiamawa ɛnya asɛm ketewa mɛkɔ Samuel Opokunti, the Lord of the Green Turf, in an exclusive interview with Akoma Sports, and was here prominent Ogum abaya or the omeke do with players or ɔnyɛ ne kakrakra na sɛ nyame yɛ n'adom na watumi gye league na ɔmanagye ɛne gye league na na afei watoa so apagya tim no mu wei ɛyɛ Lord Opokunti ne nsɛm a ɔde to dwa no ebi ɛni ɔne Akoma Sports ɛna ɛdi nkɔmmɔ exclusively ɛberɛ ɔne Emmanuel Owusu Little ɛdi nkɔmmɔ no ɛnsɛm wei ɛna Lord Opokunti ɛde ɛto dwa.
I think as it is now, no, it should be okay to go through the second round. It should be okay because Dana Kotoko Whisker waiting yes idea and we hear attendance everywhere. It just say yes idea they are not too for too much, but at least the way also could team manage see the team through. Now if you call na say it maybe in the league no then you call Africa na say be BVN let me be.
Ano aye Samuel Opokunti ne dia ano no Opokunti asa akasa biem tienie Opokunti wabobo ni bi our experience player bi back game mu ni ade na nkofo complain was there bi munya botrem fama no performance ni peja yenji
Kotoko there it's like that new player be especially who starting home see the crowd no sometimes they are very very difficult but I think with time no be warming himself into it if coach keep on introducing certain time on the natural a bit me ama Kotoko spirit na fan and you know with time no he also coming so we share play Peter Mindu last year and then Koyi pa and still you're maintaining this year he's on top Kotoko does Aneti since my Kotoko easy maintaining a man of time I think so we fit into the team
and we are Samson Eduku or about few minutes and Uncle Foy's Samson Eduku performance now Opokunti munim Kotoko nana Kotoko no spirit na nyezi sasa oba ya na oboko ai obi o oba ni tie ye na fa no na no but uhia time na wa adapt no wa adjust no afi ube se performance no ebe hyase akosoro ye pa eno aye the Lord of the Green Turf Samuel Opokunti and the kasa for Samson Eduku the performance one. Yes yan toswe another exclusive interview where Asante Kotoko technical director Malik Jaber Johnny Malik Jaber si yemfa ntudwa say hey o share understanding na ewo ono as technical director and the head coach Entema or say account na manoma smooth adema Asante Kotoko mami ka rekre enche so we eba player recruitment unim say Malik Jaber prosper be ka kire obi obani bia say Malik ebai no aboa na pa so mo mfa players aboa na pa na Malik Jaber say sa understanding no ewo o say Kotoko anyi league na ono Malik Jaber obe disappointed ebe she ne pa yentie Kotoko technical director Malik Jaber Johnny
nyame adum ntura
Adrian ekonomo
concentration focus no be aye na juma that's all so say they be very serious
coach is any magic that you have brought
no but me I don't have any magic I just support the coach with advice that's all magic me dey say woman na dem until am so woman no say we say ana to yabakasa di anko ye which match na ma transfer man
money one more create chance that
I voted into
neze mo jika bi dey area
you bomb pass yan sabaka
we be disappointed some into man here
me disappointed but I hope say nyame de ba
it was a Kotoko anjia onye disappointed but ohopi se ka prede nyame edebema Kotoko we Asante Kotoko technical director Malik Jaber nenso ode totwa ane yi kakra ade ama no mami nyina Kotoko kakra na me mfa ntodwa se aprantia ne den ade we are training with Kotoko for 2 weeks we are training with Kotoko for 2 weeks they made to say we are I say e bia na registration anye yi mpacho mame mfa ntodwa no pay exclusively for ma ho it has nothing to do with performance. Say we have no otu kwan kakra. The registration na quite difficult to be near dia. And no, and na ayama we have de no. But Asante Kotoko, a branch me boni team. Akosi Asante de no so. Ono so sa mo twa ITC ni Adjetey. We have fed the completely off, but me for say beer 70% off. So we have fed Kotoko just 30% chance. So question so the are mantama. Kotoko between today and tomorrow 22nd. Ever register one left back. That I can tell you on authority. Kotoko ever register back and so Eddie Ashema and no Eddie free opa. You don't say no Eddie Tuja. Yes, sir, and I and so. Now, Mr. Ferrica Champo, Ferachi, ESCO member. Ferachi, see, and Fanju as a squad, no, my building. So, we keep boys way together power for 2-3 years. On Betmako Africa, I could make impact. Mr. Ferrica Champo on Kotoko.
I can tell you that what I saw with the Kotoko team now, if Asante Kotoko is able to keep this team for 2-3 years, they should be strong enough, but with finance money, they should be strong enough to compete favorably in Africa. But let's give ourselves 3 years and see the players there and then compare. You see the return on human resource. If you after 3 years come and do HR audit about Asante Kotoko players or Artificial players, or maybe now the league is led by Heart of Lions, do the HR audit and see the return on human resource. Most of them would have left and new ones coming in. So it's very strong then for you to have that consistency and build a stronger team to compete, favorably in Africa. Yeah, you can compete in Africa, but to compete favorably, there, top level, it's difficult. It takes consistency, it takes quality, it takes planning, and above all, it takes finance money to do that.
The one who ever Kotoko team when Mr. Ferrica Champo or says so maintain team no na omunya sika at the back em ranche no na fe enyoma koya on betimi akwa Africa akọ compete favorably we kakra free up and you don't say no and to adema in 84 na ya test Star Times ebe so league mu Fred etisai and was you ayampa yenje Mr. Ferrica Champo on the return of Star Times to broadcast the Ghana Premier League and same way and Achi to Akoma Sports exclusively.
Every single money the FA has made, the FA tries to give some to the clubs or share with the clubs. It's an interest for us to be playing very, very good league or competitive league. We'll be seeking the sponsorship. If you get, you share. If you don't get, very little you can do. Sometimes the FA have had to apply money somewhere. Beginning of this season, from last season's sponsorship from Starter, it hadn't been paid the FA. The money that FA had to use to run that situation is the money that we paid the clubs with, because we wanted the clubs to stay afloat, we wanted the clubs to be competitive, we wanted the clubs to be able to sign players, do recruitment and compete. So even though Southern hadn't paid us, the FA had to pay the clubs with its finances. So the FA tries. The only thing is that as much as we want huge sponsorship, we're not getting. If we get, anytime we've made that, we're giving it to them. The reason why the season started with that TV right was because Star Times, we thought that the offer they were bringing in, as compared to the just expired agreement, was roughly inadequate. You understand? So the FA was rather fighting for something better for the clubs. The reason why we started the season with it. So coming around, the clubs are now complaining. Patrons are complaining, spectators are complaining that they need proper production. They need to watch quality matches on television. They need to watch some quality production of that stuff. So the FA are allowed to bring, to go back to Star Times, or so to put it, to try and get something we believe that is inadequate for the clubs. We're looking for something better. The FA has had several meetings with the clubs. These meetings are attended by the CEOs, so the supporters do not know. So one way probably is that they need to brief their supporters, individual supporters. We started engaging the clubs from last season. When the season ended and we saw the offer coming from Star Times, the FA engaged the clubs. Everything the clubs are aware.
The clubs are aware. We Mr. Frederick Champo. Then some of the two and Yadebi Emma on Star Times coming back to sponsor the Ghana Premier League. Now, Mami Fantu as a Uremo Hatsefuka, yes, Patissa and has ever completed the registration of two players. A branch of the Seth or say schoolboy. The registration, yes, but it's has every year. Has every year the registration now. yɛsan so ɛpɛtɛ Accra Hearts of Oak ɛnɛ Kwesi Asma na God FC midfielder na ɔmbɛwie ne registration. Now a branch of the page you see Razak Sapon Makato so officially Razak Sapon I rejected the move to join Accra Hearts of Oak because has employing for Efa Razak Sapon say on joining has name Auroras has youth team no akwada Osiakan Edema Koforidia Sushen wofiri konongo no nimbo no bopa mo fra no konongo Ronaldo konongo si ronie wono ena be Charles in fact odika Charles before league never started has amfa no ena mo say invite ni bi no be na already has o mafa no amu ye no mo ka chen say e so ko join the youth team Aroras na boy ni say there bi wa me Charles to join youth team oba so be join House of Folk team na nkasa it is a has e hwe no nyane de a abranchen Adam Panyfase akwada ndire Razak Sapon kono ho si uru no wono enso eko House of Folk registration no still ya tetero enti ya ni tete House of Folk secretary to ene update bia beto from bia number 9 pen eba House of Folk Continental Club Masters a striker pen ono mo fa no ya ni tete ho a e drop ya den seven eba esanse House ni abre se wono mo e per striker tententi a eno enye asem a Samuel Boadu a coach adima club anything at Brekum Chelsea Achi Mediama Eshawo by 2-1 now coach the winning game you know say adan na referees mutiri mo den sa adan na officiate mo dey say league sa obi a win no so we happy with the win but enyoma referee be jira park so be no obeka na say GF for okay referee asema na charge o okay o say on pom mba ne no kra for life obeka referees na say game no yente some bodu kofi yesu and some of the tudwa after send aside ya ne di Brekum Chelsea e say Mediama by 2-1 and now Sunday e Brekum Golden City Park.
3 months, 1 point, but officiating really bad. I'm someone that I don't complain about officiating, but this time around I'm complaining. They can sanction me, I don't mind. I'm complaining. The referee, I don't want to know his name. Because you can't officiate. How can inside the beauty of the game, how can the football be beauty with this officiating? Why? What's wrong with that? What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm asking, what's wrong? I'm not complaining about officiating, but this time around I'll do that. I don't want to know the assistant and the center man. I don't want to know the player. But if they continue to do this, they'll collapse Ghana football. I'm telling you the truth.
Na ko fie so a charge pa ne bo fupa. O se referee ko mpeso be huni din kro na assistant mpeso be to mu din kra. Dey be no. Yeah, we would the place could training throughout the week. Now the man in black now akwara be je wese. Now opeso de 90 minutes ese adwuma u ye nyina dai. Samobodi na ne bofu papa oso mpeso be hu referee di. Na mom o ka che fi no. Samo de mon tra na da bia obi complain a yes ya ba ne o ya frɛ ya charge o. Nkofo no be good ball na mo ye e de amamo.
With the scoreline, I'm satisfied with the 3 months, 1 point, but the officiating really bad. I'm someone that I don't complain about officiating, but this time around I'm complaining. They can sanction me, I don't mind. I'm complaining. The referee, I don't want to know his name. Because you can't officiate. How can inside the beauty of the game, how can the football be beauty with this officiating? Why? What's wrong with that? What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm asking, what's wrong? I'm not complaining about officiating, but this time around I'll do that. I don't want to know the assistant and the center man. I don't want to know the player. But if they continue to do this, they'll collapse Ghana football. I'm telling you the truth.
I'm telling you the truth. I know someone would do now or Jabruta or Hiti Papa. A brother referee ebedi side game no Razak Sapon team no mame for you say or Johnny Young Apostles. Akwara Johnny Young Apostles after say has a catch say on joining youth team no na boy ka say there be on joining youth team. Enti Young Apostles for Abraham one FA branch no ene no aye djuma Ghana Premier League no maka say break bia ama enti na say otuzi above first round awie enka na na break by 3 weeks there be we dey break bia ama em say yakoto abanum break na buy na no a any breaker emranche enyaye enti nyame adoma on Saturday 25th of January the Tensa Accra Lions host to Mediama e was Sogakop Wafa Park nyame adoma Asante 26 January Asante Kotoko Baba Yara Sports Stadium ɔmo wɔ so Carolina 3 p.m. Hearts of Folk ɛkɔ Crosby Ewua Memorial Park ɛwɔ Nyinase wɔn ɛkɔ akɔbɔ Basake Holy Stars Bechem United ɛwɔ Nanafo so Giaboa Park ɔmo bɔ Nations FC last 2 weeks ɔmo hyɛ Nations ɛyi ɔmo fi FA Cup ɛna league match asan aba wɔn ɛkɔbɔ Young Apostles ɛne Nsuatreman game ba so Wenchi Town Park sanso ɛna Brekum Chelsea ɛne Vision ɛbɛba so ɛwɔ Brekum Golden City Park Pando Out of Lions wɔn ɛbɔ ɛwɔ Pando Sports Stadium ɔmo ne Adrian Stars ɛna ɛbɔ Summertest 1996 ɛwɔ St. James Sports Arena Sunday 3 p.m. ɔmo bɔ Dreams na afɛ Legon Cities ɛnso atra University of Ghana Stadium na ɔmo abɔ biribi ne Gold Stars a wɔyi ɛyɛ fixtures a ɛbɔ so for Sunday matches maame nfa ntodwa sɛ Augustine Ahemfo ɔyɛ former Ghana star onim sɛ Ahemfo deɛ ɔno ɛbɔ Ash Gold ɛna ɔkɔ Boa Vista saa time kɔgye ne din a ɛwɔ ɔman didi Portugal Augustine Ahemfo sɛ saa function ɛdeɛ ma Stephen Apia no yes ɔsɛ ɛsɛ ɛfɛ no appoint a board made up of non-football people no mama ne gye team na nyɛ sɛ is current structure and there ɔno mo nya adwen yɛntie Augustine Ahemfo ne nsɛm na ɔde ɛto dwa no.
I think the FA should explain to us further going forward what they mean by player relations. I think the best relations you can have is when the coach is mostly interacting with the players daily to know how they are doing, you follow them and all. In this case, probably they've noticed certain things within the team which is not right, and so they need somebody like Stephen to come on board to have that interaction with them. That big brotherly way of trying to bring them in line with what the FA is looking for. But I've served on the management committee, national twins. But I feel where I'm sitting, I feel that it would be better for us to have a national management board, more or less. That probably should not have only so-called football people on. That can always come on board and then look at the affairs of the various national teams that we have. I feel that we should have a board, if it's a 10-member, 15-member, where people who are not into this day-to-day running of football in the country can also be packed for them to offer their advice going forward.
And Augustine Ahemfo, finally, Black Stars Management Committee new one no members na bakwakasa. Your friend Samuel Abobiri, Oko Greater Accra, ono na ye IFA chairman ho. O se Ghana fo nyina momfa mpaibo akom kire emfa nta o mo kire Black Stars na chi. Ne be yopanyi nyoma ye wo ho bo ho mpae no. Yente Samuel Abobiri. Kata ene de fe no Greater Accra ono ene ye IFA chairman.
About motivation, I say, no, when the next connection, I mean, my only answer, then I read Mona, the Yamayan, a Koyi. Maybe this count, and you say, one Koyi, any no, a penny, one of our own committee, we are gonna, we are a bomb by say, a cup, and Parbo, and we are Muslim Achi, whenever. So Fibia, Ghana associate, we can Libya associate. Work up there, at least is good for the country. What no countries are Africa, the Union Cobia. At least our to do anyway, the Qatar, at least energy economically, the Libya or mine. You know, I think say then I need Pia and far and Pabotaichi.
Ano aya Samuel Abobiri ne dia eno no na anopa ye mu si aya koma 87 FM pepper so is nie ma me fa mu si na ye nto aso enso emfa emfri ho taxi driver with registration number AS 4303-24 olodu ewadum AS 4303-24 taxi driver Mamencha papa uti akoma sports anopai drivers awodo amutie nyina no ye kyam amako aba edeba dwumadi no so ye twa ye ho aba ye ba ye de aka eto so nemom ofa phone na dial star 439 hash ofa phone na dial star 439 hash na select option 6 ay akoma FM option 6 na akoma FM it is star 439 hash option 6 uya na fe number of tickets are auto no na odi aguso